Welcome back to the Isolation Podcast, where it's one man with one focus, and that's all buckets. For today's player, we're going to talk about Jamal Crawford. So this is a guy who I feel like should have been on a team, should be on a team, and hopefully will be on a team, whether if it's at the end of this season, if they decide to resume the season, or if it's going to be next season. Either way, I do feel like he should be on a team. He's one of the best ball handlers of all time. Really crafty. One of my favorite moves from him is definitely when he dribbles behind the back, shifting his whole body with the ball, and then bringing it back to the other side real quick to make the defense think that he's going one way. And by the time they get a chance to react, he's already off in the opposite direction. It's like an illusion, if you will, on the court, and he's just a real magician with the ball. It's pretty crazy to watch. Make sure you go check out some highlights so you know exactly what I'm talking about. You'll probably see that exact move about 10 different times on those highlights. Another really good part of his game is his pick and roll. So he's really good on the pick and roll, creating for himself, creating for his teammates. He can shoot the three, shoot the mid range. And I don't know any player in the league today. This doesn't really have too much to do with the pick and roll, but I don't know any player besides maybe James Harden, that gets as many and one threes as Jamal Crawford. I don't know any other player that gets as many as he does, because he's well controlled on his jump shots. It's straight up, straight down every time. Doesn't matter how the defense is coming at him. He doesn't really fear the defense whenever they jump at him. He's definitely going to take that shot well controlled every single time, and whatever happens from there happens. And most of the time, it's a bucket. But like I said, he can easily create for his teammates as well. He's an underrated passer, 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. That's the most, tied for the most with Lou Will, who I think they're neck and neck for best sixth man ever. Jamal Crawford is definitely a player that doesn't just help on the court, but also helps off the court as well. He's a great leader. He could be a leader for a second unit on any championship contending team. And he can definitely bring any championship contending team over the top as well, just based off his skill, based off his leadership, based off his patience. He seems to be a very patient leader with a lot of on a lot of the teams that he's played on. Like, he just played in Phoenix last year when he had the opportunity to go play elsewhere, to go play for to a team that has a better chance of actually winning and getting to the playoffs. Like, not a lot of people thought that the Suns would get to the playoffs, and they didn't. But Jamal Crawford wanted to sign with them, and he wanted to work with those young guys. And guys like that are definitely needed around the league to help, progress the younger guys. Like another guy that does that is Vince Carter. He's doing that right now with the Hawks. It's just really good to see older guys giving younger guys the game, giving them the blueprint. But Jamal Crawford needs to get signed. He needs to be on the contending team because he can definitely push him over the top. If you've watched the HoopFanatic podcast, I've been saying this for a while now that the Lakers need to go after him. A team like the Bucks could use him off on the second unit for extra scoring whenever Giannis is not on the courts, or in the playoffs if Giannis ever gets, his scoring gets put to a halt, I should say. They're definitely going to need that because Chris Middleton is he can't do it himself. He can't help Giannis by himself. Eric Bledsoe, he's pretty streaky in my opinion, so can't really count on him too much in the playoffs to take that leap scoring wise and really help out the team. But there's a lot more teams that can, definitely use Jamal Crawford's services. And hopefully that happens. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you go tune into some more HoopFanatic podcast content. Stay tuned for some more Isolation podcast content. And make sure you go follow Heart of the City as well. He has some big things coming on the way. Stay tuned.